I look like shit. I just wanna talk about some things. I know this is not really a drunk rant, but I have drank the whole bottle of wine. As you can see, it's all gone. But I'm a heavy hitter. I'm not a lightweight, so I can drink a lot. This previous week, I have a lot of friends that are of many religions, and I've told people now at this point in my life, I feel like I at the point where I believe in a lot of metaphysical things. I have friends that are Christians who are diehard Christians. I have friends that are atheists. I have friends that are Jewish. I have friends that are Muslim. I am not a diehard religious person, and when I speak, I don't want to tear down somebody's religion or break down their faith. I really don't give a fuck about religion, but I'm always like, if it works for you, great, do it. But I'm always about the evolution of the whole of humanity. So I'm thinking like, is this gonna work for everybody? Wow, that's loud. Listen to some classical and I'm drinking some wine, so forgive me. There's two types of truth. There's relative truth and there's absolute truth. I have friends that are Christian that believe that the Bible is absolute truth. But I believe that a lot of things that we read in the Bible, a lot of things that people believe in Christianity, only because that's how I was raised, are relative truth. A relative truth is something that's true to only you. It's true to you because, well, other people can find difference in it. People can say, hey, you know what, I believe God is this and does this and says this, and I believe that Jesus is God and all that. But the point is, if you have a relative truth, then it's only true to you. There's a lot of people who say they have a personal relationship with Jesus, and then I feel like this is bullshit. And I'm not saying this from an atheist point of view because I'm not an atheist. I do believe in a form of God, but I do not believe that God is the biblical God that the Bible speaks of. I'll talk about that in a minute. First, I want to talk about the whole point of people having a personal relationship with Jesus. The thing is, if you have a personal relationship with Jesus, you know personal things about Jesus, which nobody knows. So I would ask anybody who has a personal relationship with Jesus, please tell me, what does Jesus look like? And if you say, oh, that's not important, then fuck you. Tell me what Jesus' favorite color is. Tell me what he looks like. Tell me why, when he's coming, why he's waited so long. What? I need to know personal things. If somebody said, I have a personal relationship with their grandmother's spirit, okay, I would have a criteria of saying, okay, if you know my grandmother, if you know my grandmother's spirit, if you came out of the blue and said you had a personal relationship with my grandmother's spirit and you're not in my family, then I would require you to know certain things about my grandmother. My dad's dead. If you said you had a personal relationship with my father's spirit, not only would you know certain things about me, but you would know certain things about him. And I'm not saying the things that are obvious, that are written about him or that everybody knows. I'm saying the things that everybody doesn't know. I'm saying that if you have a personal relationship with Jesus and Jesus is so omnipotent and Jesus knows things about me, then Jesus should tell you things about me that I haven't told anybody. So you should be endowed with some kind of psychic ability. If you don't have that, then you don't have a personal relationship with Jesus. If you do, well, then maybe you're just special. I'm just saying. a lot of people, when they talk about this personal relationship with Jesus, it's bullshit. Why? I'm saying this because there's nothing in the Bible that says that you have to have a personal relationship with Jesus. This is all pure religious dogma that says that you have to have this. The only thing that the quote-unquote Bible says is that you have to have, that you have to believe in Jesus, that you have to believe in what He stood for, and this is the way to salvation. It does not say that you have to have a personal relationship. The church has brought this upon people that believe that they have to have a personal relationship, and this is not true. Now, my friends that are atheists don't believe in God, and that's okay. I understand that you don't believe in God because there's no proof about it, and I understand. I can actually almost believe what you believe because that's true. There is no proof of God. There's no proof of anything. And just because there's no proof doesn't mean things that don't exist. But I also believe that there's no proof of the human spirit. And just because there's no proof of my human spirit doesn't mean that I don't have a spirit. Doesn't mean I don't have a soul. Maybe in truth, there is no such thing as a human soul. Maybe I'm just a bunch of wires and vibes and electricity going through my brain. Maybe there is no such thing, and there is no individuality at all. But I believe in a human soul. I believe in a soul, period. It doesn't even have to be human. I believe in the soul. I don't believe that the soul is separate. Animal soul, human soul. I believe in a mind. It's all one mind. And I believe that mind is God. And I think God is not a man living up in the sky, but I believe that God is a spirit that lives in everything. Lives in plants, lives in animals, lives in humans. And it's a life force. It gives everybody life. And it's living through everything. And it's trying to figure shit out. And it figures shit out through life. I don't think it's judging. I think it's just experiencing. And it's learning. Like a computer. And that's just what I believe, that what God is this non-judgmental entity. It's not male or female. It's just this force. It's this mind. It's a hard drive. It's a clock. And it's experiencing life. And it's learning. And then it learns that some things are right and some things are wrong. Just by living life through many different ways. And there is no such thing as good and evil, because all comes from the same thing. It's interesting. I mean, that's just where my mind goes sometimes. I welcome your comments. Of course, this is a rant, not official blog. I'm going out of town. I'm going to Seattle to visit some friends. I'll be recording that. So I welcome your comments on whatever I have to say. A lot of people have negative shit. Some people have positive shit. Some people just say, hey, you know, whatever. Because they know I'm kind of... I don't know if I'm weird, but they just say that I'm weird. So, whatever. I won't even say that I'm weird, because it's just people's opinions. So, fuck it. What the fuck is going on with the dog? Anyhow, remember, if you don't do it, you will. I love you. Happy birthday.